Ashes to ashes.
Hello and welcome to Season 2, Episode 3 of Till Death Do Us Part, the podcast, where we explore everything related to death, funerals, and stories that connect us all. I'm your host, Mike Hamlar from Roanoke, Virginia. We have an exciting show for you tonight. Charmaine up here doing what Charmaine does. So we are ready. We are ready. Exciting. It's Monday. Happy MLK Day to everybody. Hopefully you have some time off to celebrate. So we're going to go around. What's up, people? Y'all made it?
Hey.
What up?
Hey, am I muted? Hey.
No, you're not muted.
No, we can hear you.
The Lord would only be so kind.
Hey, Keisha Brown, good evening to you.
Hey, Keisha girl.
Oh, what's up, Battle? Happy MLK
Day.
Battle,
welcome back.
Welcome
back.
What
up, Battle? Battle, you on early, boy. You was waiting for 8 o'clock.
Miss Mason, good evening. Oh, there go Mama Reid.
Hey, Mama Reid.
Mama Reid in the house.
Mama Reid, you know how to cook roast? I want some roast.
No, y'all know who know how to cook a good roast. Marcus Harrison from out of St. Louis. His father. Oh my gosh. I had a plastic fork and I was able to pop
get it all in there.
Oh yeah, that's hidden.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you.
Right, let's go
I'm gonna tell you about
this
this
quick. And then we're gonna get into it because I know it's National Championship Day for all those folks that trying to watch. We appreciate y'all being with us tonight. So we're not gonna hold you long. We won't be before you long.
Right.
All right, Charmaine, what you got?
Somebody just need to cut him off. Hey, welcome back. We have an exciting freelance today. Yay, you're gonna get it raw and in the light today. Yay. So welcome back. Hey.
yeah, Mike.
All right. T Wood. What you doing? Tiffanie Wood in the house.
Glycerin.
I know. I did a Korean skincare mask today. I've had a rough yes. I've had a rough few days and I needed just to do a spa day today. And so that's what I did. So
good stuff. Self-care. That's what's up.
Yep, you gotta do it. All right, Wendal, the deacon down there, he's at work. He's still at the office.
I'm still here. Happy Monday to everybody. As Mike said, everybody, MLK Day. Hope everybody got a chance to reflect and remember our leader. We still call him our leader, Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. So glad to be here again tonight with these wonderful people on the podcast. We're going to see what we're going to talk about tonight, literally.
That's your favorite. That's your favorite statement.
Yeah. Hope everybody had a good Monday.
All right. We're going to skip Warren. We're going to go to Adrian. Adrian's always in the car somewhere. What are you doing, Adrian?
Man, listen.
Acting like he's working.
Man, listen, I'm working like we always do. I'm working, headed back to the good old state of Texas. From New Orleans, but nevertheless, y'all, it's another Monday. We're blessed to be here. Happy to be here. Y'all, please share, please like, please follow, and most definitely, please go to our YouTube channel and subscribe. Let's get this thing popping, baby. We here.
That's right. He driving. Adrian, is that you?
No.
Mike, this is a new app.
Mike found some new features on our app. So
yeah, we got all kinds of stuff
Don't put that on me, David.
What's up, Miss Faye?
Don't put that on me.
Val De Jesus. Miss Val in the house.
What up, Miss Val, girl?
Good evening to you. Appreciate you tuning in.
Hey, Reverend Maddox.
There we go.
Maddox, hey, Reverend
Miss Helen Day. Happy MLK Day to you. Awesome. But last but not least, we got Warren Reid, the baby.
What are these sound effects?
He found
Where are you getting this from?
He found
them.
Hey
man, don't worry about it, dude. Happy MLK Day to you.
Happy MLK Day.
He's speechless.
Get it together. That's a first.
Funeral services is one of those things where you may get the day off, you may not. As you can see, my brother's still at work. I'm just now walking in the house probably about maybe 20, 30 minutes ago. So it is quite fun, but we do have an exciting topic tonight. I don't know how I became the master of tasks in topics.
You're the master of it all.
But tonight we're going to be talking about EEOC in the workplace and American Disabilities Act in the workplace. And if you see all these people's faces in these cameras, you can tell that they don't look at anything that I actually said.
I did.
Or anything that we actually talk about.
Because what was our faces just then? It was like, what?
Yeah, that's exactly what your face said. Because
you knew, but you didn't say nothing.
Because y'all should have checked your text messages.
While the intro was going on, they were still waiting on me to come up with a topic.
Sure was.
You snitching.
Tell it all. Tell it all tonight.
Snitching? That's normally Wendal's thing. We don't know what we're talking about.
No.
Well, happy MLK Day to everyone. Beat them down. Beat them down.
Hey, Travis.
Yeah, Travis. I realized I had too much stuff running on the background of this computer. My computer a little old, but we working it out.
Nevertheless,
Travis wants to talk about the Verizon thing. Let me tell y'all about this.
Oh Lord.
I'm a Verizon person. Do you know these mofos is only going to give me a $20 credit? And they said it might hit in 1 to 2 billing cycles. It ain't even immediate.
Do you know how many people are on
$20?
So if you have multiple lines, they only doing it for your bill, not per line.
Right. $20
One of my
credit.
girlfriends have 3 lines with them, like a business line, a personal line, and some other kind of line on another phone, and they only give her $20.
$20.
I'm not gonna see how many lines I have. I'm just thankful.
Somebody said that they were getting $200 back.
But let me say, I have to say, when I saw that I was in SOS mode, I initially panicked because I was like, what am I going to do? But then
you didn't pay the bill.
After about an hour, when I realized that I couldn't talk to anybody, nobody could call me, I couldn't call them, it was a sense of relief that I could disappear and nobody would bother me for the rest of the evening.
I'm glad you can do that.
That was nice.
I'm glad you can do that.
I made sure that I did it.
I only survived a day and a half not being able to work.
Well,
I made sure that I did.
We're going to get our disclaimer out of the way. The views of this podcast are those only of individuals and not of any firms, corporations, or anything. This is just us being us. So, Verizon, where my money at?
Yeah.
Right. They wrote a song about it, like the here it go. Better have my
5 hours of peace.
There you go.
You might have wrote a song, but we ain't gonna hear it because you on Verizon. We would hear it. We would hear it, however, if you want AT&T.
No, Travis.
Oh no.
No, Travis. I thought I'm answering Travis. No, Travis, they didn't. Yeah.
Okay.
So I can go ahead.
Hey, good evening.
Hi.
Warren. What's up, Warren?
Welcome in all new people. I see a lot of new names today.
Yeah, it's good. Thank y'all for
welcome into all the new people. Make sure I'm not sure of where you are coming on at, but make sure you go to our our YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube page.
VA in the house tonight. VA is here. That's what I'm saying.
Yep. Subscribe to the YouTube.
Oh, that's good, Miss Mason. You didn't have any issues. It was interesting to not have service. It really was an interesting and weird feeling. It kind of felt like going back in time when you had to like really talk to people.
But were you able to access like your directory in your book? I mean, in your contacts and anything like that?
Yeah, I could not make phone calls or couldn't receive, but I could get online. I could text Apple users, but if you had an Android, I couldn't text you, which is fine because I don't, subscribe to the Android life. But that's those people that do. That's fine with them.
Oh, Lord.
I just don't. So it was all right. And it was interesting just to not, it was weird. It was a weird feeling, but I was okay with it.
Yeah. Did the landlines do the same thing?
I don't have a landline. All I got is a cell phone.
My mother's Wi-Fi had went out, but like.
That's what y'all get for trying to be rich.
No, my Wi-Fi was fine. Wi-Fi was fine. Just couldn't make or receive calls.
So I got one question, and then we'll get ready to move. So did they say what happened?
No,
since you were
they just said it was a power outage. That's it.
Yeah, they put out like an official statement, but they didn't break down like what the cause of it was.
I didn't know since you were affected if they gave you something a little bit more.
No.
They're not.
Of course
they
not.
won't.
They let you know.
Travis got shade.
Be like, Mother Joker, you made me miss 3 death calls.
That's what Travis said.
I'm not paying attention to.
Cameron Patterson, good evening to you from Farm.
If I called him to Farmville, he would come.
Right.
All right.
Yeah,
if I told him I
believe
needed him to work a funeral,
Stan,
he'd come to Farmville.
I think it was something Trump did.
We
can't confirm it. It'll never be confirmed.
He is at the national championship game in Miami. It was interesting when they showed him. It was a lot of boos and a lot of cheers.
Wow.
Trump at the game?
He's at the game.
Wow.
Him and I guess some of his family. He's got some little kids and stuff up there.
His grandkids, maybe.
Are they his kids or the ones he's trafficking?
Damn. Disclaimer, Mike. Disclaimer.
I know we already did it.
Oh shit! Do it again.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna move on. So we got Mother's Moments. Are we ready for Mother's Moments?
I am ready. Since we're talking about the football thing, so y'all know I like sports. Here we go with this.
Where's the new picture?
Chicken. We'll get a new picture next week. Oh no, we do got a new picture. Where's the new picture?
Where's the new picture?
Shanae Jenkins.
Wow.
All right. Wow. We had to do both of those.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
All right, Charmaine, what you got? Mother's Moments.
So since we were talking about football, y'all know I like the game. I just try to keep my pressure and anxiety down by not watching them half the time. But before we get into the football, I don't want to end off on a solemn note, but I'll start. One of our colleagues in Georgia had a fire in his funeral home, and he put out a statement in reference to that. It's Cook's Brothers funeral directors and cremations. We would like to send our prayers to everyone involved and support to him and his staff during this time. There are, from the last report I've heard, there are a couple churches that have already reached out to help him continue with his services and everything like that. So we just want to send our prayers and condolences to Reverend Cook down there in Fairborn, Georgia.
Praying for you, brother.
Yeah, praying for him. And he got all the families, their loved ones are out safe. So I know that's always a question when you have a fire. Everybody was out safe, no injuries, according to his video that he posted on his social media. So
let me say this: if there's any firefighters on here, any paramedics on here, let me say this: we've experienced 2 fires, one in our place, one in the block where we in, and it was coming down. Both times we had bodies in the building, and that was the first thing that the fire department told us not to do, was run in there and grab any bodies. I said I'd rather go in there and grab as much as I can as far as the bodies are concerned. Everything else in there can go. But those bodies, we're going to get those bodies out of that building. And that's just a natural instinct that all of us have when it comes to something happening in your building. There was a gas leak in the funeral home, and part of the funeral home had like a dry explosion because of the gas leak. And of course they tell you don't go back in the building. Now we didn't have the gas leak. It was another funeral home that had the gas leak. But of course they tell you don't go back in the building because of the gas. but you don't know what else is going to explode. So the best thing to do is, the least thing you can do is try to get someone's loved one out of there. So any paramedics, any firefighters, please, if you see that the building is called a funeral home or funeral directors or anything that have to do with possibility of bodies being inside, please help get them out. Do not stop anybody from getting those bodies out. That's my call to this particular situation here. So I'm gonna go to Travis Hunter. Let me touch on Travis Hunter here. Now, somewhere this little baby done leaked in. Travis Hunter's baby done leaked in. He got married. Before he got married, they dragged the girlfriend from being an opportunist.
Well, she still is. I mean,
so now that they had this baby, poor little soul, she really gonna get dragged because now different reports are saying that she's trying to trap him. Let me say this: if people want to be gung ho over some extracurricular activity, let that man be. That's his spot.
Extracurricular.
I like the way she cleaned that up. I like the way she did.
I love it.
Extracurricular activities. Let that man be. Let him be.
You get extra credit for extracurricular.
Yes. And you see, the baby was the extra credit, right?
That boy whipped off that ill nah.
You see, the baby was the extra credit, right? But they are dragging this girl.
I drag it too.
Why? Why? Goddamn, why?
Right, because she has a son.
Mike.
Yeah, do that one again, Mike.
I'm gonna be good tonight because y'all know how I feel about interracial relationships. Stop. We're gonna stop right there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, moving right along. Let's go to the brackets. Hey, let's stop.
Where's Warren?
Where's the NFL brackets? Let's talk about it. Where my brackets at?
You talking about your brackets?
Yes, my brackets.
All right.
So let's look at this. We went through sports grief for a couple weeks now. Last night the Bears, not necessarily disappointing me, but the Bears, they stressed me out. I wasn't even worrying about the left side of the bracket at all. The horses and the Patriots, I'm not worrying about them. But hopefully next week the Seahawks will pull this one out.
Yeah.
Some people saying it's going to be a Patriots and Seahawks Super Bowl. What y'all think?
Yeah.
I think Patriots. Yeah. I don't know. I think the Chargers might actually.
But the Chargers not even playing.
Well, yeah. I mean, the Rams or whoever. It's not the Eagles, so.
I don't think the Rams gonna be strong enough to get through.
It's not the Eagles. So.
Well, Denver's quarterback Bo Nix is out, so now
I don't think the Rams gonna make it though. I don't know.
He hasn't had a snap since 2023.
Wow.
The quarterback, I can't remember his name.
The fill-in quarterback.
Yeah, he was drafted by New England. Ironically, drafted by New England to replace Tom Brady.
Oh wow.
And then he's been a backup quarterback making millions of dollars, not playing.
And now he
has to
show up
against Seattle, who has one of the best defenses in the league. So
in the league, right. So one last thing is no picture for this, but prayers go out to people that are dealing with accidents throughout the country. It was a 15-car pileup here in the city last night. We had ice.
Michigan.
Huh?
Michigan.
Oh, okay. No, here we had ice, and it was a 15-car pileup. Just a few injuries from that. And then in Michigan, it was a 100-car pileup on the highway. Damn. In addition to a plane crash. I think that was in Chicago. Because all this is because of the weather. So prayers go out to everybody involved with that. And I am done. I had a lot today. No. That's what happens when you stay home. That's what happens.
These are your church announcements. Govern yourself.
Announcements. All right. Well, guess what's next?
Bow? Where you get this bow from?
One of my girlfriends gave me a get well bucket.
And also, when are you going home?
after the 27th when I had my follow-up.
Look at her. Looking special.
She ain't got no headphones on, so you know.
What in the world?
We definitely got to get one of them. Put him in some Hawaiian shorts and a t-shirt.
I mean, that's me on a regular basis, so that wouldn't even be funny. All right, so
Warren got Baby's Day Out. What you got?
Baby's Day Out. Baby's Day Out. Again, you know, prayers going out to Atlanta. There's been 2 funeral homes. I have no idea what she's doing right now.
Y'all see this? What is this? Not today.
I love that.
She didn't take no medication tonight. All
She
the
high.
Walgreens must be
Yeah.
Go ahead, Warren.
Yeah. If I could reach through the phone and pull your motherboard out of your computer, I am so tired of hearing these sound effects. Oh my God.
We needed that today.
So this is the second funeral home fire that I have heard about or witnessed in the last month. There was a funeral home fire up here where I live in Central Virginia that again burned to the ground. It was a historic building and it burned to the ground. And it's crazy because on my commute to work, they do have regular fires in the landfill. And I was like, all right, well, they must just be burning trash. And fire department was rushing past us, and the building burned to the shell. That new funeral home gonna be fire. But you know what? You are absolutely correct.
Get your boy.
You are absolutely correct. And it's funny that you say that, right? Because you know, I commend them for getting the bodies out. But we have to remember that that's all material stuff. Mm-hmm. It's all material stuff. The funeral home that they were in was another funeral home that had closed down. It was a historic funeral home. It was
where you are?
No, I'm actually talking about both of them were funeral homes that had closed and were reopened as a different funeral home. Both of them are going to be crazy beautiful. I guarantee it when they get rebuilt. And it was actually a white firm up here. And he was like, and that's what I got insurance for. I've been paying insurance for this purpose. Mm-hmm. So we're going to be just fine. Mm-hmm. And, you know, the outpouring of support to them has been crazy. You know, I've been like, hey, where's the fund? Like, do we send money? You know, even our association up this way. Yeah, what's up? The association up this way was like, hey, you know, you need some funeral trucks, you need some caskets, y'all need some cars. Like, what do you need? You know,
and see, Warren, right there, Warren, is what we tend to do. We, as an association or individually, that's what we got to do when we're going through stuff like this. We got to pull our resources together. That's why I say it doesn't pay to be an island of your own as a funeral home, as a funeral director. I know sometimes we feel like, well, I got this by myself and I really don't need anybody. You may not need somebody right now, but one day
you will always need somebody.
So it's important to build on relationships and make sure that, you know, we're together in this thing. I mean, even the good times and the bad, you know what I'm saying? So
right.
That's really important.
I just know, like, here he had multiple funeral homes that were like, hey, you need to use the refrigerator, you need to use the morgue. Hey, can we use the church? You know, it was good. So, you know, be encouraged to the good pastor down in Atlanta. It's going to be okay.
So Marcus is a great guy, man. I've been to.
It's going to be okay.
I've been to his funeral home. They're great. Him and his wife, his kids, they're all great people. Oh, wow. He also pastors a church there.
Yes, Miss Henderson. That's the funeral home I was talking about, Hills Meggs. So, with that being said, let's talk politics for a minute. As you know,
it's Indiana 3, Miami 0.
Okay.
Let's go.
You have to realize I have ADHD. So when you do that, you take my train of thought.
Oh, politics. We're talking about politics.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Y'all know Minnesota is crazy right now. Like they are very FAFO. If you know what that means, if you know, you know.
Yeah.
They are not playing in Minnesota right now. As a matter of fact, Don Lemon was in Minnesota on Sunday, and they decided to go protest at a church out there. It was quite funny because there was video. It was hilarious. So after this video, right, and I wish I had the video, Nicki Minaj, who we will refer to her as Nicole at this point because she obviously does not identify with Black people anymore. She decided to get on Twitter and blast Don Lemon. And he basically read her into oblivion.
Did you not think that he would? Come on.
He read her into oblivion. Do you hear me? He basically called her a nobody. He was like, "You are nobody. You basically have betrayed your own kind, the people who got you to where you are, and you are on an island by yourself because we don't even like you anymore."
I saw a thing that she's probably doing it to get close to them to save her brother and husband. Because
that's what Travis just said.
Play with people.
Yeah, that's what Travis just said.
He play with people. And Don also said that he was like, from what I'm gathering, aren't you undocumented? Are you a citizen here?
Wow.
Like,
yeah,
I realized
she's from Trinidad.
There are some pedophiles in your family. Isn't your husband not allowed to be around children? Like it was.
Miss Alexis, it's F around and find out.
What FAFO means?
Woo!
Somebody inbox her.
Yes. It got
there
bad.
it is.
I'll tell you what it is.
And find out.
It got bad. It got bad.
Travis, he'll tell you.
Yeah.
There you go. Thank you,
Travis. It got a little rough. It got a little rough. But pray for the people out there. You know, it's funny. Just pray for all the people. Because people are showing their true colors. They just feel at this moment in time.
You're welcome.
They can show their true colors. They are spraying bear mace and tear gas and family vehicles. Little black girl went into the hospital. She's hospitalized because somebody put tear gas in the family's car. Like,
why this woman got a mask on?
Crazy.
Really?
It's crazy. Like, so,
I mean, are you still medicated?
Yes, she is. She has
gas. She is high.
This girl went and put a mask on. Something wrong with her ass.
Not today, Adrian. Not today.
We didn't tell you to put that mask on. We don't know what you're doing.
But I try to stay away from the TV because it really sets my soul apart.
It's depressing.
When it comes to that type of stuff. And it's like at this point, I'm still trying to get past how was a president able to run for president? How was a person able to run for president?
Release the files.
And he'll fail.
They won't.
And then, but when people come out of jail, they can't register to vote.
Right.
I'm still confused on that part.
Because he has special privileges that nobody else has. I wish I knew. I don't even think it's about the money anymore. I think he's got so much shit on these politicians and people somewhere along the line that people are just scared of him. He has managed to bully his way into where he is. He's got something. He's got something on these politicians, and they don't want to be found out. That's what I believe it is, because I don't think it's about money anymore.
Yeah, I don't know, but this is where I'm going to close this out, and I'm just going to say this: whoever let this man,
I was warned. Leave Jay alone. Leave him alone.
This man, whoever let him go out like this. They're not your friend.
We went together earlier today.
I thought it was Tiger Woods at first.
Yeah, I did too.
Do you see
I thought
that?
it was Tiger Woods at first.
You need to stop for.
Do you see that?
That is my attorney general.
My God, today they cut his hair with little school scissors.
I'm not laughing.
All right, that segment is closed.
All right, so look, Mama Reid said Virginia's new governor hit the ground running. Hey, listen, we didn't even take time to. We had some history made over the weekend in Virginia.
Yes, we did.
You know, we have our first female governor.
Our first female governor
in the Commonwealth of Virginia. So congratulations to Abigail Spanberg on becoming the governor of Virginia. So that's awesome. And they had a picture, which is really interesting, of all the governors, well, most of the living governors.
And nobody paid attention
Governor
to
Wilder,
Travis.
who had a birthday. Governor Douglas Wilder had a birthday.
Yes.
So happy birthday to Governor Wilder, first African-American governor in the country.
She included a lot of the HBCUs locally. Norfolk State's band performed.
She did, yeah.
Hampton's choir sang.
What is
Virginia State? Virginia State, their step team was there. I mean,
that's dope.
She included a lot of area HBCUs. It was worn doing.
Yeah.
Oh. What is
that governor's name?
Y'all,
Chris Wills talking about behold.
What is y'all?
Yes, it was
what's the governor's name?
A grand
Abigail Spanberger.
Abigail Spanberger, yeah. We want to make sure we say congratulations to her and her team. She has appointed.
You know one thing, boy, that's a mean name.
Yeah, she don't play.
She does not play.
For real.
She was CIA.
Yeah,
she was CIA.
Play. It's gonna look. Executive orders already went out. She don't play.
Yeah,
you gonna see a difference in the Commonwealth. I can tell you that right now. But we're gonna keep moving. So it's 8:33. We only got about 27 minutes left because we gotta get to this football.
Travis. I'm calling ICE. I'm calling ICE to your house.
Because he do look like they need to catch him. Travis looked like he fit that criteria.
Reckon.
So let's get into the topic of the night.
We going. So the topic of the night is, you want to talk about EEOC?
Equal opportunity.
All right.
What's the rest stand for?
We ain't got it.
We should.
We
all should.
And these are all business owners that don't know what this stands for. It's kind of crazy.
Equal Employment Opportunity Commission.
Equal Employment Opportunities Commission and the Americans for Disability Act. So if you don't know, the EEOC has been around since the Civil Rights era, the Civil Rights Act of 1964. This basically protects the workplace from all of the good stuff, I say, from race, color, nationality. You can't fire them just because they're Asian. Sexual orientation, pregnancy, retaliation, okay? How they look, gender, age. I know some of y'all old, Wendal. You gotta protect against
I'm older
in your workplace.
That's okay. I'll take that.
But
side note. You know, Tiffanie, you've been licensed as a funeral director since 1999.
Mm-hmm.
I was in 4th grade in 1999.
I'm old. I'm telling you, I'm old.
It's sad. It's sad, but it's big. It's big. Y'all getting old. Your AARP kid, your card's in the mail.
Oh, it already came.
Get there.
When
y'all see my mama. My mama said I can't fire her.
I hadn't even turned 50 yet, and they were sending it to me in the mail.
Travis.
Let me say something about this age. They tell you you can't discriminate about age, but we had an insurance company for our cars at one time that told us we couldn't have drivers over 68, as if people in their late 60s were old.
So this is the difference, though.
Get the data.
That is a risk. So EEOC protects the employee from the employer when it comes to that. You can't use risk as a part of that. when it comes to insurance and when it comes to insuring vehicles or houses or anything like that, those companies can take those risks into a part of it. Listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Some of these drivers, you got good drivers, Charmaine.
I do.
But one of my funeral attendants was turning left in oncoming traffic.
Oh,
and we
Lord.
nicely said, you can't drive the hearse no more. God rest his soul.
Rose Henderson said AARP is available to any age as long as you pay the dues.
Right. So in that situation, right, he could no longer drive our cars, but I could not fire him.
Right.
So we moved him to another task that we thought that he could do.
But I like people in that age bracket because they're more dependable. Like these young folks just want to show up and sit in a car and get $200.
Hey, so are we all joining AARP tonight? Miss Robinson said it has a lot of information for all ages to join.
Are they dependable or are they bored?
Who? Old folks? I mean, both. People over.
No, they're dependable. If you have somebody who's 65 plus, if you need them to be at that funeral home at 7:30 so that they can pick up their limo, they there at 7 o'clock wiping the car down, making sure it's got gas in it.
It had a full breakfast. They had a full breakfast.
They showing up at 2 minutes before you tell them to show up and they ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
I got one to live in my house. And you gotta
right, like my mom just said, they're consistent. They're consistent, and that's what you need. Sometimes consistency is absolutely key.
And I hear you, and I agree with that. However,
Ms. Agnes said work ethic.
It does sometimes build a divide.
It builds a divide.
It builds a divide because you do have dependable young people. And when older folks believe that they are just that dependable and we're stuck on that, and when back in my day, we ain't in your day no more. Mm-hmm. So let us come to this equal playing field and let us just be consistent together.
So sometimes I have a guy that's 81 that works for me. And
I thought you were unemployed.
Oh yeah. Well, my former employment, I had this guy was 81. That worked for me, and he has yet to sit down. He's so dependable. He gets up, he cooks breakfast.
That's why you like.
He takes care of the sick.
Is this your boo? Who we talking about?
That's her
dad.
She talking about her daddy.
Oh. But the thing is, the difference is that the older folks can prove to you that they're dependable and they show up. It's the ones that are the 30s that are flaky and may show up, may not, may get them on time, might not. Like they vary.
Let me tell you something. So this funeral attendant, God rest his soul, when we took the keys, we said we're just not gonna drive anymore, because he was dependable. He was, I'm gonna drive the hearse. I am so glad that we decided not to let him drive no more. Because probably about a month later, he pulled into the funeral home lot and damn near drove the van through the building.
Oh.
Lord, the foot done went to sleep.
He had an old school. He had an old school Crown Vic, and he hit the back of the van, totaled his car, and pushed the van into the building.
Mm. But you can't fire him.
But you can't fire them.
But when you're in an at-will state, like Maryland is an at-will state, I can walk in the office and say, "Oh, y'all can go home," because I don't feel like looking at you no more.
But if they can prove,
Chris statement up, Mike.
But if they can prove that it was retaliatory, that is a EEOC claim.
That's funny.
Bo jangled down the aisle for
What up, Chris?
Bo jangling. That's funny. Bo jangling.
So what do you do in a reference to that? I hear you saying that we'll reposition them, put them in a different department, but how active really do you allow them to be, at those particular ages?
They can ride in the car.
Yeah, they cannot be fired.
Drive.
They cannot be fired. So okay, so let's shift off of age, right? Let's look at when we talk about young people, we talk about hair and we talk about earrings. We talk about gender tattoos and gender fluidity and stuff like that. If you hired them and they decide, you know what, I'm gonna grow my hair out or I'm gonna wear earrings, even in an at-will state, if they can prove that, hey, I got fired because I grew my hair out, that becomes an EEOC claim based on the Crown Act.
Right.
It doesn't. Yeah, it does, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what your handbook says, because a judge.
Your policy are your policies, and it depends.
But a judge.
Yeah, I'm gonna say now. If your handbook says a thing and you sign it, that's legal and binding.
But listen, if a judge says that your handbook is against the law. That's why a lot of these companies have had to go back and change their handbooks, because they're black and white of what's appropriate is subjective.
Yeah.
Most judges are not even going to get close to that, because I
was just going to say that, like that would be you have to really press the issue on something like that for a judge to be like going through your handbook, like, okay,
but it's happening. It's happening more. It's happening more now than it has in the past, because people are like, they know their rights. You can't fire me because of this, whether it's an at-will state or not.
I'm just gonna be honest.
I found it's retaliatory.
Somebody telling them that.
Well,
but they're finding out.
It only falls into some of these corporate places when it comes to the film industry, because I can tell you, we don't have that. You show up. I see that you need something to do, and I need you to work a service. Hey, come show up today. Are you working? What you doing? You sitting home? I can use you at this time. So all that.
My attorney put my handbook together. My handbook is 30 pages.
We have a handbook, but as far as all that extra stuff, no.
At
ADA, my brother's retarded, my father's retarded. Like, I hired the handicap. Corey's retarded. We hired a handicap.
Did you say
my boy, Corey?
We don't use the R word anymore.
So yeah, you don't talk about my partner like that, Charmaine.
Yes, I need my handicap quota.
You can't use the R word anymore.
The ADA Act.
He's special needs.
Where do you fall in the spectrum?
I wish I could pull up.
The ADA Act of 1990 says that we don't use that word anymore.
Can't use the R word anymore. Hey, do y'all remember the Boondocks?
Yeah.
The what?
The Boondocks?
I thought you said Bulldagger.
She's high. Don't listen to anything she says. She's high.
Put her on timeout. Put her on timeout.
Something wrong with Charmaine. Something wrong with her, man.
Go ahead, the Boondocks. What happened?
You gotta Google it and watch it. I bet you will die laughing.
Yeah,
but it's funny. Anyway, go ahead, Warren. What else you got for EEOC?
Jesus is black. Ronald Reagan was the devil, and the government is lying about 9/11.
Okay, Huey Freeman.
Don't you dare tell them white folks the truth. But listen,
I'm telling y'all, Boondocks was way before its time. Way before its time.
But listen,
26 years later, that stuff is still relevant.
You'd be surprised how many now, Mike. I know that your handbook is skin tight, but you'd be surprised how many people are hiding behind handbooks in at-will states, thinking that they ain't got no that they don't have no claim.
Charmaine and Wendal texting each other.
No.
Yes, but you know what? Something about that term just irritates me. Bulldagger.
Oh,
where did that come from?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
The old people.
What is a bulldagger?
When old folks first started learning about that kind of stuff.
Age.
Well, it was.
I ain't said nothing, bro. I ain't said nothing.
Hey, Travis, did you see the R. Kelly skit? You missed that one.
I ain't said ish.
She could have just moved out the way.
I ain't said a damn thing.
Oh Lord.
No, I ain't got nothing to do
What's the
with it.
ADA, Warren? Because you teaching me today. I don't have these. I don't go through all this. So what's the ADA piece?
ADA compliance.
Well, American
ADA
Disabilities
compliance.
Act.
Yeah, I know what it
Yeah.
is, but
So the
But you,
American Disabilities Act of 1990. So that's basically said if you have any type of disability, you can't be discriminated against. So if you hired them and you knew they was on the spectrum,
Yeah.
you can't fire them because you know they on the spectrum.
Right.
no.
Yeah, you just have to
Oh,
fire
yeah.
for something else.
So
Oh,
Charmaine,
yeah,
Which is why you unemployed.
that's bullcrap. I'll come up with something. You gonna get up out of here.
Oh my
And
God.
I know
position
here
has
in
become
Philly,
ineffective.
Y'all see,
I know
I can't put that up. You see
they're
Travis?
No, you cannot.
mandating that
No.
all
Mm-mm.
funeral
Put
homes
it
have
up, Mike. Put it up, Mike. Put it
ramps
up.
No.
and
No.
We can't put
accessibility.
that one up.
no.
We didn't say it. We can't. We ain't
No.
nothing to do what people comment.
Yes, we do. No.
They
Look,
have
that's
to
it.
have you have to have all kinds of accessibility for handicapped folks to get into your funeral home.
Travis, you gonna stop coming
Yes.
for me, okay?
And that's a lot.
Yeah.
'Cause some of these
Yeah.
places are grandfathered in and they don't have
are.
it. And then the people who are disabled that are trying to get in get all belligerent because they know their rights and then they're ready to report you. It's just a whole mess.
But that's what they were
So
talking about in New York.
let's talk about that. So Tiffany hit on something pretty big. Accessibility to your facility. You know, for ADA compliant ramps and things of that nature. Which
So that's what they were talking about.
Funeral homes. So let's talk
And
about that
even-
real quick.
They
And
were
even-
talking about that in New York with the
Mhm.
the delicatessens and the corner stores.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
New York basically
Somebody going
passed,
with it.
New York basically passed the rule.
You need to mute.
All these places had to either make
Why are
wood
these? I'm not
ramps,
in my background.
Hold on.
wood ramps or cement ramps. You had to make a way for somebody to get into your building with a wheelchair.
Yeah.
And even
Yeah.
more, even your doorways for larger rollators. If you have a larger person who's coming in,
Mhm.
most of the doorways are not big enough for that. It has to be a certain dimension to get an oversized rollator in there, or you're under. You have to get
Yes, Travis. We did put yellow tape on our steps for that very reason.
Just in case you're too fat.
No, we put yellow tape.
So
You gotta
yellow tape is more of
understand.
a OSHA compliance.
Yeah, but we put it there so that if somebody trips, you can't say that you didn't see the tape, and they can't
Exactly.
say, "Oh,
Right.
we fallen and we suing." The tape
Yeah.
is there so that y'all can see it, so that it ain't no issues. So
Right.
You know it's a step.
So for
'Cause
those people that
we
don't
in a,
understand,
when you're in a town where everybody is trying to make a come up, they're gonna find a way to try to
Yeah,
figure
yeah.
out how they can.
Can I
And they
help
think
you with
for
something?
whatever reason they think funeral homes are accessible to sue.
Can I help you with something? At this point, there's no such thing as being grandfathered in.
well, Maryland
But-
tries to
From the building inspectors.
Yeah, Maryland
Because as
Yeah.
soon as you replace a light, as soon as you replace a wall, you are no longer grandfathered in.
I don't know why I can hear everybody.
Oh, 'cause
So
you've done
here in
construction.
Baltimore City.
That will be
when
up
we
to your local
purchased this
building
new
department.
place- when we purchased this new place
Yeah.
here in Baltimore City, we purchased a Jehovah Witness, a Kingdom Hall that had 2 sanctuaries inside of it. They were
I can't
considered
go there. I've been shown.
they were considered residential property, and when we first got in there, it was the capacity was 190 on each side. One room was 210 and the other one was 190 in the building. But when we went in there, the fire marshal came through. We had to make extra hours that they didn't have because they had the pews up against, the chairs up against the wall. It was 3 hours. 2 hours in the chapels, but they had the chairs up against the walls where you couldn't get down the side aisle or the wall aisle. So the fire marshal came in and made us come up to today's codes. Now we didn't have to code everything. Plus we on the flat level. But in the meantime, here in Baltimore City, you have a lot of funeral homes that are row houses. A lot of the old funeral homes are row houses. Philadelphia, New Jersey, New York, a lot of the funeral homes are row houses. For all of you country folks, it's called a townhouse. There's multiple townhouses that make a funeral home.
We know what a row house is down here.
So it ain't single family, it ain't flat level, it's none of that. It's very rare that you're going to find a funeral home that's not new, that's flat. So if someone been in business for over 50 years, they have something that's in and that have steps to it. So we didn't have to come up to code. Is like Warren said, when we changed something like the water heater, we had to upgrade the hot water heater. We had to do the new coating on that. Now a pan has to go under the hot water heater where before it didn't have to go. And it's some other type of device that have to go on top of the hot water heater. So whatever you're updating, you have to come up to code. But as far as the building itself, you don't necessarily have to bring your building. If it's on a flat level, we didn't have to, make the building any wider, as far as the doors for people to get in.
Just know it's a liability, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Bruce said it earlier. Let me put that back up. You make reasonable accommodations, if you ever get to that point. As long as you make an effort, you're usually safe. Now, again, our disclaimer, we're not attorneys. We're always check with your local folks, because you ain't going to be saying, well, I listened to the podcast. They told me to do this. No. Right. Because one of Charmaine, she on medication down there, so tell her what she's talking about. But seriously,
and we're gonna say that Charmaine brought us all the information and she was high, so everything you heard is not admissible in the law.
Oh God!
But we just want to put this out here to get y'all thinking about it, because this is the new times that we're living in.
Mm-hmm.
Look at your EOC, look at your ADA stuff. I can tell you, for me personally, at my building, it took me so long to get a permit to do an ADA ramp in front of my funeral home. I mean, it took almost 2 years because they wanted to do asbestos testing out, all this other stuff, which was crazy. And it cost me $20,000 to put a ramp outside my funeral home.
And it was probably
we're in the same state. It just depends on your locale.
It's all in your locality.
Yep.
And I mean, I call that the non-sexy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's stuff that, you need it, but,
Yeah,
nobody sees
more money
that
in paperwork than you will.
Nobody sees. Oh, they got a new ramp out there.
Right. Nobody sees the part of what you had to go through to get it.
Right.
And then it has to be a
they don't care
degree
either.
And all that stuff. Like it's a lot.
They care. They care, because they would be like, "Oh, you know what? He ain't even had no ramp for us to go up."
No, what I'm saying is they don't care what you got to go through. They don't care what you got to go through to get it, and what you got to pay to get it is what I'm talking about.
Let me suggest something for your bathrooms.
Absolutely not.
Let me suggest something for your bathrooms. I went to New York to this theater called Schubert Theater to see the Alicia Keys play. That is an old theater, and I swear 700 people have to be in that theater.
I keep on falling
downstairs. Bathrooms are downstairs.
They have 2 bathrooms.
Yep.
Both bathrooms have on their gender
neutral.
What is the thing? Gender neutral on both bathrooms. So, and it was only 2 stalls. Now, how in the world they get away with 2 stalls and 2 bathrooms with a 700 capacity building? That just befuddled me. So a lady said, and they don't have a elevator. The lady said that's because the building was built before 1950. Yeah. Anything in New York built in that particular borough built before 1950 does not have to put in the elevator. They don't have to have a ramp. Now, it's an accommodation for the theater to have a ramp in the back way for them to get in, but anybody handicapped got to sit downstairs.
You see what Travis said about you?
What he's saying?
I got to give it to Charmaine. She's very logical when she's on them pills.
But you got to think of when places were built. Like our funeral home, our first funeral home, my father acquired that building in 1976 when he first went in the building. And a lot of things were different. Now, when he went through and gutted out like the first level in the basement in the 90s, everything, of course, had to come up to code. He couldn't pass that old stuff. He had to bring everything up to code. So for those of you that want to upgrade your firms and you in an old building, just get your pockets together, because that's going to cost you more than upgrading stuff is going to cost you more than what your project is really going to cost. The paperwork, the permits.
And before you put one hole
with your local building departments.
But before you put one hole in the wall, before you go to get one permit, check them codes first. Because as soon as you start, it's a wrap.
Yeah. It was, shut up, Harold. Talking about say how many stalls?
2.
Right. We done got used to it.
Right. No, but it's a lot. Like, people don't understand what we go through on the back end to accommodate families in general. Yeah. It's a lot.
So we got about 4 more minutes. So any last remarks before we close this thing out and watch the game? Because right now the game is Indiana 3, Miami 0.
Please put him in front of put him in front of the TV so he can watch the game.
He's watching it on his phone.
Well, I'm looking at the score. Hey, look, when Miami wins, ACC win. When the ACC win, we all win. They got to distribute that money out. I'm just
they don't pay my bills,
which sucks.
Now Indiana better come in and win. That's all I'm saying.
Travis is on.
Might. It's gonna be a good game though.
Spell check. Arlington Fluid and Marlboro 100.
Mother's Day balls.
Mother's Day what?
I'm not.
Never mind.
Oh wow.
Travis is silly.
Wow, that is crazy. Damien is in DC and Northern Virginia. Damien Carter is in DC and Northern Virginia.
Oh yeah.
He's in an area where in DC you have to pay. The funeral home has to pay for parking spaces at churches for funerals.
Yeah. That's crazy. I heard that recently. I was like,
damn.
Yeah.
Boy,
you gotta pay for parking. Some places in the South,
mother jump a hustle any kind of way. That's crazy.
Listen, parking is a hot commodity at funeral homes.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm serious. Wherever you are, parking is a hot commodity.
I agree with that.
But still, like somebody said, you have 5 parking spaces and you come late.
Right.
Night Warren.
Right.
Thank you.
Like you got a whole lot of space, but nowhere to park. People still gonna complain.
Yep.
You might have something that look pretty, but they still gonna complain because
we have 43 parking spaces in our new place and the street parking, which is free on our side, and people still complain because there's no parking.
Well, listen,
and then the lady across the street complained because people move her cone to park.
It's 8:58. It's 8:58, and I would like all of the people on this podcast to get a pen because next week's topic is self-care. We're going to be talking about self-care.
So he gonna park with a preacher park.
SELF care. Self-care.
As funeral directors.
Self-care as funeral directors. That's going to be our topic next week.
We should have done that today because I was in self-care mode all day today.
January 26th, self-care. And we're also going to have the 40 and under chairman Stephen Hill on with us next week from the National Funeral Directors and Morticians Association. He's going to be on with us next week talking about the 40 and under summit coming up in Tampa, Florida. It's going to be a great time. We're all going to be there, except for Charmaine. You know, she's going to be somewhere being pampered. Not today.
He's still under the doctor's care.
You know who my barber is? My barber is me. I'm about to go upstairs and shave my head right now. They can give Wendal a mustache in 30 minutes. Child, you mess.
We're gonna call you when we get off the line, Travis. You
mess with Wendal. Wendal, you have dreads in an hour.
Keisha, self-care agent, put that seatbelt on. At least he's not dinging Keisha.
At least he's not dinging. You just can't hear him.
I got my seatbelt on. I got it behind me.
They want to know what you was eating.
So it's not on.
Yeah, we talked about
it. We talked about him.
It's around my waist, damn it.
All right.
You got to wear it around your waist in the car seat.
He needs the
All
harness.
right. So y'all got the topic for next week.
What's the topic for next week? What's the topic
for next week? Y'all got to tune in.
Self-care.
Now, for all you new folks that tuned in today, make sure you go back and look at our previous episodes. I'm sure you enjoy yourself.
And share.
Now, if y'all ask me what the topic is,
I'm gonna text you tonight.
Somebody gonna ask what the topic is. I
Go follow us,
Please
like us on
subscribe to
YouTube.
our channel on YouTube.
Okay,
Go to our YouTube channel, Till Death Do Us Part 6.
Till Death
Till
Do Us.
Death
Six.
Do Us 6.
I'm sorry, Till Death Do Us 6.
What
Yeah,
is
he had
that?
some of Charmaine's pills
we
too.
Easy,
in
Chris.
this shit.
Chris was like self-care. Wash your tail. There you go.
Yeah, definitely. Please do that. My God.
Oh man.
Somebody said earlier today, they said if you out here musty in this cold weather, something's wrong.
Something's wrong.
Boy, them hairs up under your arm gotta be
See our
Check your pH. Check
our
your
QR
pH.
code. Our QR code. I don't know where it is on there, but
It's right there. It's over Mike's head. It's
it'll
over
take
Mike's
the
head.
link. It'll link
you
us,
can scan
link you right to our stuff.
Sneaky link.
Good.
Two
Yeah.
bulls.
Scan the QR code.
Earl.
Scan the QR code, people.
Oh my God.
Yes.
You.
Harold
All right, y'all. Hey, look, it's been real tonight. Appreciate y'all tuning in.
Go watch the game,
Mike.
Mike.
We'll see y'all next week.
I
Love
know
y'all.
he's rushing. He wants.